Millionaire Mindset, Unlocking the Hidden Path to Wealth. By Yong. Introduction, The $1 Million Question. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Ayn Rand. What separates the world's wealthiest 1% from everyone else? Howard Schultz, who grew up in public housing and built Starbucks into a global empire, once said, "In order to build a great enterprise, you have to believe in possibilities." Consider this striking contrast. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times before successfully inventing the light bulb. When a reporter asked him how it felt to fail 1,000 times, Edison replied, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." This fundamental difference in perspective, seeing obstacles as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks, is what separates those who create extraordinary wealth from those who merely dream about it. In the pages that follow, you'll discover the proven mindset principles that have created billionaires across generations. From Oprah Winfrey's rise from poverty to media mogul, to Richard Branson building Virgin with just £300 in his pocket, to Sara Blakely becoming the youngest self-made female billionaire, their stories reveal a common thread of mental frameworks and beliefs that create extraordinary success. These aren't theories or wishful thinking. These are battle-tested principles that have repeatedly transformed ordinary people into extraordinary success stories. Are you ready to unlock your own path to wealth? Chapter 1, The Foundation of Wealth, Your Mindset. Your net worth to the world is usually determined by what remains after your bad habits are subtracted from your good ones. Benjamin Franklin. When Jack Ma, founder of Alibaba, applied for a job at KFC, he was the only one rejected out of 24 applicants. He was also rejected from Harvard 10 times. Today, his net worth exceeds $25 billion. What made the difference? His response to rejection: never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. The Millionaire Mindset Framework. 1. The Growth Paradigm. Microsoft's Satya Nadella transformed the company's culture with one fundamental shift, moving from a know-it-all to a learn-it-all mindset. Under his leadership, Microsoft's market value grew by $500 billion. 2. The Possibility Principle. Everything is possible. The impossible just takes longer. Walt Disney. When Disney was fired from a newspaper for lacking imagination, he didn't accept that limitation. Instead, he went on to build an entertainment empire based on imagination itself. 3. The Wealth Thermostat. Warren Buffett, despite being worth billions, still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. His philosophy? It's not about how much money you make, but how much money you keep, how hard it makes you work, and how many generations you keep it for. Key takeaway: success leaves clues. The consistent patterns in billionaire mindsets reveal that wealth creation begins with mental transformation. Chapter 2, Reprogramming Your Money DNA. Money is a terrible master but an excellent servant. P.T. Barnum. When Yong, WhatsApp's founder, was growing up, his family relied on food stamps. Today, after selling WhatsApp to Facebook for $19 billion, he's worth over $9 billion. His transformation began with changing his relationship with money. Most people fundamentally misunderstand how value and wealth connect. They see wealth as the result of accumulating money, when in reality, wealth is the natural byproduct of accelerating value creation. This distinction changes everything about how you approach wealth building. Value acceleration operates on 3 levels. 1. Personal value multiplication. Every skill you develop, every insight you gain, and every relationship you build compounds your ability to create value. Think of these as wealth multipliers rather than mere improvements. When Elon Musk studied physics, engineering, and economics, he wasn't just collecting degrees, he was building a unique value stack that would later enable him to revolutionize multiple industries. 2. Scalable value systems. The real power comes not from creating value once, but from building systems that create value repeatedly. Consider how Netflix transformed from a DVD mailing service into a global streaming platform. They didn't just solve the problem of movie rentals, they built a system that continuously delivers entertainment value to millions. The key question isn't, how can I make money, but rather, how can I build systems that consistently deliver value to more people? 3. Value recognition patterns. Wealth creators don't just generate value, they excel at recognizing potential value before others do. This isn't about prediction, it's about pattern recognition. When Steve Jobs saw the graphical user interface at Xerox PARC, he recognized its value potential while others saw merely a curiosity. Your wealth-building journey accelerates when you start viewing every interaction, skill, and challenge through the lens of value creation. Ask yourself, how can I deliver 10x more value than I'm currently providing? What systems could I build to automate or scale this value delivery? Where is there unrecognized value that others have overlooked? The multiplier effect. When you combine personal value multiplication with scalable systems and sharp value recognition, you create what I call the multiplier effect. This is how seemingly ordinary opportunities transform into extraordinary wealth. Think of value like water in a river system. Your skills and insights are the tributaries feeding the main flow. Your systems are the channels directing and amplifying that flow. Your recognition patterns help you spot where to build new channels. Sara Blakely exemplified this when she created Spanx. She identified an unmet need, value recognition. Developed a unique solution, personal value creation. Built distribution systems to scale, value systems. Key takeaway, wealth flows naturally toward those who build robust value acceleration systems. Chapter 3, The Opportunity Matrix. Most people see opportunities as rare events that they need to wait for or get lucky to find. This is precisely why they miss the countless opportunities surrounding them every day. What you're about to learn will fundamentally change how you spot and seize opportunities. The opportunity matrix has 4 dimensions. 1. Problem recognition. Every significant fortune started with recognizing a problem that needed solving. But here's the crucial distinction, Level 1 thinkers see problems as obstacles. Level 2 thinkers see problems as opportunities. Level 3 thinkers see problems as markets waiting to be served. When Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia couldn't afford their San Francisco rent, they didn't just see a personal problem, they recognized a universal challenge that would eventually become Airbnb. The problem wasn't unique, their perspective was. 2. Solution elevation. Average thinkers look for adequate solutions. Wealth creators look for elegant solutions that can scale. This isn't about complexity, often, the most elegant solutions are the simplest. WhatsApp solved the complex problem of global communication with an elegantly simple solution. 3. Timing recognition. Opportunities exist within windows of time. Too early, and the market isn't ready. Too late, and the space is crowded. Bill Gates didn't just recognize the potential of personal computing, he timed Microsoft's growth perfectly with the PC revolution. 4. Resource alignment. True opportunity recognition includes understanding what resources you need and how to acquire them. This isn't just about money, it's about knowledge, relationships, and strategic positioning. The Opportunity Recognition Framework. For any potential opportunity, ask: what persistent problem does this solve? How can the solution be elegantly scaled? Is the timing right? Why now? What resources are needed versus available? Chapter 4, The Wealth Acceleration System. The difference between linear wealth growth and exponential wealth creation lies in your acceleration system. Most people focus on increasing their speed, working harder, longer, faster. But true wealth creation isn't about speed, it's about acceleration, the rate at which your speed increases. The wealth acceleration system operates on 3 critical engines. 1. The leverage engine. Leverage transforms limited resources into unlimited potential. There are 4 forms of leverage. Financial leverage, using other people's money wisely. Intellectual leverage, scaling knowledge and expertise. Technological leverage, automating and multiplying effort. Network leverage, activating relationships for mutual growth. Consider how leverage transforms businesses. When Jeff Bezos started Amazon, he leveraged technology to create an everything store without needing physical locations. But more importantly, he leveraged other people's infrastructure, existing shipping networks, and other people's inventory, marketplace sellers, to grow exponentially. 2. The compounding engine. Most understand compound interest in financial terms, but few apply it to every aspect of wealth creation. Skill compounding, each new skill multiplies the value of existing ones. Network compounding, each connection can lead to exponential relationship growth. Knowledge compounding, learning compounds into insight and innovation. The compounding principle states, small advantages, consistently multiplied, create exponential results. 3. The innovation engine. Innovation isn't just about creating new things, it's about seeing new connections between existing elements. This engine runs on pattern recognition, seeing trends before they become obvious. Cross-pollination, combining ideas from different fields. Gap analysis, identifying and filling market voids. Key activation points. To accelerate your wealth creation, focus on 1. Identifying your primary leverage points. 2. Maximizing your compounding activities. 3. Cultivating your innovation mindset. Key takeaway: wealth acceleration comes from building and maintaining multiple engines of growth simultaneously. Mid-book implementation workshop. Now is the time to pause and implement what you've learned. Complete these exercises to solidify your transformation. Exercise 1, Your Wealth Acceleration Blueprint. Map your current leverage points across all 4 categories. Identify your top 3 compounding opportunities. Design your 90-day acceleration plan. Exercise 2, Your Innovation Matrix. List 10 problems in your industry or market. Create potential solutions using cross-pollination. Evaluate each solution through the acceleration lens. Exercise 3, Your Resource Multiplication Plan. Audit your available resources. Identify potential leverage points. Create your resource activation timeline. Chapter 5, Strategic Money Multiplication. The wealthy understand that money is merely a tool for multiplication. While others focus on saving money, wealth creators focus on multiplying it. This chapter reveals the strategic frameworks for money multiplication that separate wealth builders from wealth maintainers. The Money Multiplication Matrix. 1. Velocity Optimization. Money's power lies not just in its amount but in its velocity, how quickly and effectively it moves through different value-creating activities. Consider how Ray Dalio transformed investment thinking by understanding money flow patterns and velocity. 2. Strategic Allocation Framework. Growth allocations, 70% money dedicated to multiplication. Security allocations, 20% money for stability and protection. Innovation allocations, 10% money for exploring new opportunities. 3. The multiplication mindset. Most people ask, how can I protect this money? Wealth creators ask, how can I use this money to create more value? Key takeaway: money multiplication happens through strategic movement and allocation, not mere accumulation. Chapter 6, The Innovation Edge. Innovation isn't a moment of inspiration, it's a systematic process of value creation. This chapter reveals how to develop and maintain your innovation edge in any market. Chapter 6, The Innovation Edge. Innovation isn't a moment of inspiration, it's a systematic process of value creation. This chapter reveals how to develop and maintain your innovation edge in any market. The Innovation Framework. 1. Market Gap Analysis. Identifying unmet needs. Mapping solution spaces. Evaluating market readiness. 2. Solution architecture. Minimum viable solutions. Scaling parameters. Value delivery systems. Chapter 7, Scaling Wealth Consciousness. The wealthiest 1% don't just create wealth, they sustain it across generations. The secret lies in scaling their wealth consciousness, or the collective mental models and beliefs that empower long-term abundance. The wealth consciousness multiplier has 3 core components. 1. Wealth identity. Who you believe yourself to be determines the wealth you can create and maintain. Truly wealthy individuals see themselves not as money accumulators, but as value creators, opportunity magnets, and strategic multipliers. Warren Buffett is a prime example. Despite his astronomical net worth, he still lives in the same modest house he purchased decades ago. His wealth identity isn't defined by luxury or consumption, but by the joy of compounding value. 2. Wealth community. Your wealth tribe, the people you surround yourself with, either elevates or undermines your wealth consciousness. Wealth creators actively build relationships with other value creators, innovators, and multipliers. When Oprah Winfrey was struggling to make it as a young journalist, she sought out mentorship from successful media figures. This wealth community helped shift her mindset from survival to abundance. 3. Wealth habits. The daily rituals and routines of the wealthy aren't just about productivity, they're about maintaining peak mental states for value creation. From morning meditation to evening reflection, these habits build the discipline to delay gratification and focus on long-term gains. Key takeaway: sustainable wealth requires more than just making money, it requires scaling a collective wealth consciousness. Chapter 8, The Legacy Framework. Wealth without purpose is merely affluence. True wealth creation occurs when you build something larger than yourself, a legacy that outlives your lifetime and transforms the lives of others. The legacy framework has 3 pillars. 1. Wealth purpose. Your wealth purpose is your why, the deeper motivation that infuses your financial journey with meaning. It's the difference between building a business and building a movement. Legendary investor Ray Dalio's purpose is to help make the world a better place, which shapes every investment decision. 2. Generational wealth transfer. Creating generational wealth isn't just about passing on money, it's about passing on values, wisdom, and systems. The Rockefeller family is a prime example, having maintained their legacy over 150 years through intentional family education and governance. 3. Philanthropic investing. The wealthiest individuals don't just donate, they invest their resources to create systemic, long-term change. Bill Gates didn't just start a foundation, he applied his business acumen to tackle some of the world's most intractable problems. Key takeaway: true wealth creation extends beyond personal gain, it's about leveraging your resources to make the world better. Chapter 9, Wealth Protection Principles. Building wealth is challenging, preserving it is even harder. This chapter unveils the key principles that guard your hard-earned assets and keep your FINA. The Wealth Protection Framework. 1. Risk Management Systems. Wealthy individuals don't just rely on insurance, they build multi-layered risk mitigation systems. This includes diversification, contingency planning, and asset protection strategies. 2. Tax optimization strategies. The difference between a good accountant and a great one often lies in their ability to legally minimize taxes. From tax-advantaged investments to strategic entity structures, the wealthy know how to keep more of what they earn. 3. Succession planning. Passing the torch of wealth to future generations requires meticulous planning. This includes leadership development, governance frameworks, and intentional family education. Key takeaway: true wealth security comes from proactively managing risks, taxes, and succession, not just reacting to threats. Chapter 10, The Implementation Blueprint. You've learned the core principles, strategies, and mindsets that create sustainable wealth. Now it's time to put it all into action. This final chapter provides a comprehensive step-by-step implementation plan to transform your financial future. The Wealth Creation Roadmap. 1. Your Wealth Vision. Define your 1-year, 5-year, and 10-year wealth goals. Align your vision with your deeper purpose and values. 2. Your Wealth Acceleration System. Identify your primary leverage points. Design your compounding growth plan. Implement your innovation activation triggers. 3. Your Wealth Multiplication Plan. Optimize your money velocity and allocation strategies. Develop your multiple income stream blueprint. Create your long-term wealth protection protocols. 4. Your Wealth Consciousness Evolution. Upgrade your wealth identity and communal relationships. Establish your daily wealth-building rituals. Initiate your generational wealth transfer strategy. 5. Your Legacy Impact Roadmap. Clarify your wealth purpose and philanthropic vision. Build your strategic giving and investing framework. Solidify your succession planning protocols. Remember, knowledge without action is merely entertainment. The true measure of this book's impact lies in the progress you make in the weeks, months, and years ahead. Visit thegrowthreads.com for exclusive implementation resources, guided coaching, and to connect with our community of wealth builders. The journey continues, your new life of sustainable abundance awaits.